Friday, April 15th. Do a quick update for you. Yesterday we met with the rheumatologist doctor, and it went well. It was nice to talk about lupus in general, as opposed to everything day to day these days is all about her kidneys and the chronic stage of it, and moving towards transplant. But yesterday, since we're with the rheumatologist, she's specifically for lupus, so it was kind of nice to talk about lupus in general. And basically, we kind of just went over her medications, because that's what I wanted to talk about the most with her, was the medication she's on. It's been a good amount of time, so we wanted to see, does she still need to keep taking these and such. So the way that she had put it was, she would like to start weeding out the steroids. She feels that the steroids are something that she would definitely like to start taking those out, which I kind of had the same type of thought. It's like, because you can't really take steroids forever, at least in my mind. I didn't think that you could. And she was saying that the steroids really are more invasive than anything else, really, because she's saying, so we'll start weeding out the steroids, and that in itself should start help weeding out the blood pressure medications, because the steroids kind of increase your blood pressure, and then the dialysis does the job of the kidneys. And the medications, and you can see her kind of trying to dumb it down a little bit for us, because the whole balance of medications and the time and the disease and having the kidney thing with the disease, it's pretty complicated, and it's a very scientific balance of things. And now that you're dealing with people that want to take care of the kidney problem, and then you have her, which is a lifelong lupus disease. She's gonna have lupus for the rest of her life, unless they come up with some, unless science comes up with some sort of breakthrough of some sort. But apparently lupus medications have come a long way, and they're getting better at controlling the lupus, because right now the lupus is, as she put it, it's very quiet. The lupus right now is very quiet. It's not beyond the kidney problem, which is the big problem, but lupus can do a lot of things. And so for now the lupus is quiet. So in her mind, she'd like to weed out the steroids, and then that'll help weed out the blood pressures, pills, and from there, that's her immediate goal, and the kidney team, which we meet next month, they're on a different page. They need to keep the kidneys well, keep her going. It's all pretty complicated, and it's hard for me to explain. But in a nutshell, like, that's basically what's going on. And it's nice, you know, as I said before, like talking with the lupus doctor, because it's nice to be told and reassured again that we didn't do anything wrong. You know, we didn't cause any lupus. Like, there isn't anything that we could have done. There isn't anything at all that we could have done to prevent it, and we didn't do anything to make it happen. It's just, you know, and do they have answers of where it came from? No. It happens. It happens to people. It's an autoimmune disease that has nothing to do with anything that we've done or could have done. So we've been told that before, and it's nice to be reassured that, you know, it isn't anything that we could have done to prevent it. Piper didn't do anything wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. It's just a matter of that's the way the cookie crumbles as far as this is concerned, you know. So that's nice to hear, you know, because I don't know how often I can beat myself up about things, or Liz and I can beat ourselves up about stuff, and it's nice to hear that you know, we didn't do anything wrong, you know. But as far as the lupus, she's always going to be on the medication for lupus forever, unless, like I said, there's some kind of medical breakthrough when it comes to lupus research. So taking care of the kidney is the immediate thing that we need to do. She needs the kidney transplant, and so that's what the focus is on, and that's what the focus has been on. But, you know, once the kidney transplant is completed and she's back to like a normal existence, we can start concentrating on keeping the lupus quiet. Now that you know, and the medications that she's on now, as far as the hair loss, that's pretty much a mystery, like, to pinpoint, because it's not from the medications that she's on. We've been reassured that by all sides. They're kind of like, oh, you know, it's probably just, you know, she was sick so fast and her life just changed, and it, you know, it's a traumatic event, you know, and so she, you know, she lost her hair, but it's not from the medications, and it's not from lupus. It's just, I think, the stress of it all, you know. That's kind of where everybody's kind of leaning at with that. And her cheeks are puffy, you know, her face is puffy. That we've been told yesterday that is from medications, and that will go. Okay, I'm back. I was just looking at my video crapped out on me. I take so many videos with my phone these days that I only can have so much on the phone, so I had to go and delete a bunch of stuff to clear more room so I can take more videos. But I just looked back at what I was talking about. We were talking about her face was puffy, and we were told that that is from the medication, and that will go down. It will go away. So it's good to know that, you know, those things are from the medication, and like, you know, her face will go back to its normal way it was, but the hair is supposed to come back. Nobody will definitively say that the hair will grow back just because they don't know. I mean, it'll come back. But, you know, doctors can't say things that they definitively know because legal shit, you know. But she also did she did offer Piper someone to talk to, someone that has been in her shoes and is now, you know, in their early 20s, or yeah, I think early 20s. She said college years, so that could be late teens, early 20s. Piper, you know, she's kind of standoffish about talking to somebody that she doesn't know. It's not very comfortable for her, but I always tell her, nobody understands what you're going through. None of us. None of the doctors. Me, Liz. Nobody I know. Nobody I know knows what she's going through. She's the strongest person that I know. That's definitive. She is an 11-year-old girl that is the strongest person that I know. And nobody knows what she's going through. And for her to have that outlet that she can talk to somebody is pretty nice, you know. I have had somebody, a close family member, had offered that Piper could talk to somebody that had a kidney transplant, which is nice. But this particular person that the doctor brought up not only had a kidney transplant, but is living with lupus. So this is about as specific as it can get with talking to somebody. I mean, the kidney transplant is one thing, but to be living with lupus and having the double of it, you know, it's like, oh, kidneys are failing, you know, like kids' kidneys fail, but they don't have lupus, you know. So Piper's got the double whammy, and so it's like, it's nice that that's there, even though right now she's like, I don't want to talk to anybody I don't know, you know. She feels like it'll just be an awkward conversation. But, you know, I'll keep bringing it up and, you know, keep it in a positive light, and she has the option. But I think I covered everything with the rheumatologist. I apologize for the cut in the video. I try to keep this one take and one mindset, and then that's that. But I got stuck deleting videos. But posted a video that Liz had made, and it's a explanation of where the thank you bracelets came from. She mentioned yesterday that she actually made a post on her business site, The Goat Manor, on January 26th, saying, I'm going in another direction. I'm going to start doing another medium, and I'm going to start offering new things for her shop. And that was the electroforming stuff. So that she was ready to do that stuff January 26th. Like, that's not even like an exaggeration that she was ready to start doing that stuff. She already had invested in getting all that stuff before. January 26th was the day Piper went into the hospital. So it's pretty, I just wanted to let you know. I mean, it's kind of, I don't think it's hit on too hard. She mentions that she was ready to start doing this stuff, but I mean, it literally was that day. So check out her video. As far as those bracelets are concerned, we sent those out in the mail. Some people have already got those the day we did the video. That's why we had to put the video out. I mean, even the end of the video is cut off, so go figure. But it's just a little joke ending, so it's no big deal. But yeah, we want everybody to have one. So if you had sent in something, a card, we should have your address. If you had made donations through the GoFundMe, I will give you an email. I'm going to properly go through all those and thank you guys properly for the GoFundMe stuff. And that's nice that that was set up for us. We didn't really want to be kind of in that position of, you know, collecting donations and such, but you know, if you're close to us and you already help, you know, you're already helping enough. I'm telling people that are close to us, like, please don't put anything in there. That's the way it was brought to me, is like, that's for people to help us that aren't directly in contact with us. So why would we deny anybody that wants to help us? I've said it before, I'll say it again, it makes us feel kind of weird and I don't know, speechless, and very thankful, and you know, thank you. And that's why we're trying to we want everybody to have one. So if you know, you got your friends or whatever, you know, if you don't get one soon, let me know. And they just take time, you know. Obviously those beads, to get the copper on them, like we do, I found a way to do 5 at a time, and we may even start doing more than that at a time, but it takes 5 to 6 hours to be covered in copper. So we want everybody to have one. So if you want one, we'll make sure that you get one, or a few. Liz has been working tirelessly. I help out, but she's the one. She's the one that's making that happen. So I love her. I love these girls so much. But we're gonna get through all this shit. Guaranteed, we'll be on top. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for watching this. Thanks for keeping your attention on this. And you know, we really appreciate everything, and we can't say enough how much we thank you. And you know, we're gonna get up on top of this, and we'll find a way to repay all you guys some way, one way or another, you know. But I'm gonna end it there. Love you guys. Bye.